That in mind, I like going over just a few of my top picks every year. Uh, I don't have that many, but a few stocks look better than others. This was MITK. I'm not picking it this year, but all last December and January, I was saying this is one of my top picks because they had this mobile bill pay product, which they partner with a giant bank and several banks on that, and I thought that could be good. And it did well. It went up to 8, but not a huge gainer. The big gainer, which I really regret not keeping this position. I had a huge position at 2ish on ONVO, and it tripled pretty quickly. I didn't even hold there, and then it actually was up 6 times. So this was a great long-term pick for the year. My long-term newsletter is getting better. I'm getting more patient. These were last year's picks. This year's picks, I have 2 basic stocks that I'm watching right now. REFR, which as you can see over the past year has gone up nicely. I was really all into it in the high 3s and the low 4s in April, May, and June. And I took some profits in the 5s, but I didn't really hold until it actually really went to 7. So here in the mid 5s, I've been buying short-term and long-term, and I think that it has a good chance to go to the 6s, 7s, and maybe even more. It's really a nice little Christmas miracle that we could get it $2 a share off its highs. This just isn't that volatile of a stock, and I think a lot of people don't understand the business model that's going to take years to really come through. But now that they're in the Mercedes, we're waiting on news of their product in Audis or BMWs, where basically the glass can be tinted with a push of a button, which is a fantastic technology. It's not just applicable to cars. I mean, it should basically make blinds obsolete, but the price is expensive right now. So don't expect miracles yet, but I think that there's solid upside. And the fact that it did this huge, breakout over 2012 highs in the low 5s, I really think this is a good entry price. That's why I'm in it. We'll see. Another one of my big calls recently, XXII, which I've been watching. I loaded up here in the 170s. Sold a little too soon in the 190s in the 2-ish range. It went all the way up to 214. But they have this low nicotine cigarette coming out, and this new board of director was part of American Spirit, which has been a big breakthrough cigarette brand. I have no position right now. I just sold. I made 15,000. Could have made 45,000, but I sold too soon. But I'm glad that several of you guys are holding. Watch this stock. Okay, we don't know how long it's actually going to take for the cigarette to come to market, but it has huge potential, and I love the fact that it broke this 170 level. So, those are my top 2 picks for 2014. Obviously, I have no money in XXII. There's no point in me even discussing it other than the fact that I think that it has potential, and I want to come back to this video. I don't really, make long-term stock market predictions. Where's the Dow going? Where's the S&P 500? The way that I made 66% in 2013 and the way that I make money year in, year out is aiming for small, predictable profits. When I bought the breakout here in the 170s and sold in the 190s, that was my predictable profit. This isn't that volatile of a stock. But I think that this does have potential, so watch it.